Guess who's back? Back again. Mark is back. Mark is back. Mark is back. Blind Gaming. Return of the Mac. Guess who's back?
Shut the fuck up.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Thank you, my Swedish gilfs. Back to the bedroom with you. Can't you see Daddy's working? I'll be along shortly.
Take your time.
Game boys, game girls, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy New Year! 2024 is here. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I know I did, and then I got sick. Well, I guess that's what I get for having unprotected sex with your mum. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Anyhows, enough time wasting. I've got a few things to get through on this blind channel update. But before I do, I'd just like to share my thoughts on the recent loss of a YouTube legend who has been a real inspiration here in the community. Sorry, I'm tearing up. I feel like maybe a moment of silence is in order. Nah, fuck him. I'm just going to say what needs to be said. Some say he is the love child of Pitbull and Right Said Fred. Others claim he is the long lost twin brother of Top G, Andrew Tate. It is also widely rumoured during the filming of the 90s popular TV game show The Crystal Maze that he was the stunt double of host Richard O'Brien, and that he bases his whole look on ZX Spectrum icon Dizzy. Is it true? Is it true? Yes, people! It's 16 bits and bobs. Yes, so Ali, Mr. 16 bits and bobs, has decided after 2.5 years of entertaining us all on YouTube to throw in the towel and call it a day. And a sad day it is for me and you. To be fair, he's given legitimate reasons. It's not because he hates YouTube or he's not having fun doing it anymore. I don't want to get into it too much. You can check out his video. I'll leave it linked in the description. And you can all say your own goodbyes. I am kind of pissed though. He did give some bullshit reasons like he wants to spend more time with his kids. Like, dude, seriously, get your priorities straight. What's more important? Your family, or making videos for a bunch of random middle-aged virgins on the internet that you're probably never going to meet? Apparently he's all loved up and rather spend time with his girlfriend. Fucking women. Don't take my words for it. Just listen to what he had to say about her.
Yes, people! I joined a dating app called
Grindr.
and I met someone called Bobs. Yeah! I fell in love before meeting her. Wait. She's a female version of me. With hair. Beautiful hair. Gorgeous hair. Sexy hair. She's a pretty one. She's a gorgeous one. And she's made me give up YouTube. I'll start crying.
In all seriousness though, I just wish Ali all the best happiness and success for the future. And I really hope that he continues to follow as many of us as possible and spread some of that enthusiasm into our comments. I've really enjoyed his videos over the past couple of years, ever since I first come across him when he was up against me in the Girth Tuber of the Month competition, where he beat me. And I remember the first video of his I watched was where he was hosting a Street Fighter 2 competition. I remember thinking to myself, who is this hyperactive, over-enthusiastic man-child? And I was hooked ever since. He then went on to become Girth Tuber of the Year 2022, narrowly defeating me, and did a fantastic job of hosting it last year. I really enjoyed the new direction he took it in, the whole Girth Master, Girth Factor thing going on. So all of us that took part had such a laugh. So, thanks again for all the joy you brought us. Ali, 16 bits and bobs. Okay, so this is the part where I was going to go back and do a recap of what I did last year on the channel, But then I realised most of you have been following me long enough to know what I'm all about. So for those of you that are new to the channel, you're quite welcome to go back and rewatch my videos. They're classics. But saying that, there are a couple of things that I do need to mention. Last year, I was nominated not just for one, but 2 prestigious competitions. GirthTuber of the Month and YouTuber of the Month. Winning both, meaning that I was up for GirthTuber of the Year and YouTuber of the Year. And some may say I was overly confident that I would take the double, and I had some really great ideas if I was going to host either or both of the competitions, but that just wasn't meant to be. As when it comes to GirthTuber of the Year, Glenn from Galloway Gaming 75 absolutely dominated the competition with his hilarious campaign shorts. He was winning like all the way up to the end. And then from nowhere, Angry Dad Groomer, Gamer, put out a roast video, completely destroying us all. It was the only video he put out the whole month, but it was enough. He claimed victory quite easily in the end, but to be fair, he put out the funniest video and it was a well-deserved win. Congratulations again, Frank. I'm not sure about the future of the competition this year, if he will continue it. There's even rumours going around that the godfather of Girth himself, Goldtooth Gaming, the original creator of the competition, will take it back and maybe even do something new with it. Who knows? Only time will tell. So when it comes to YouTuber of the Year, last year was hosted by Chris from The Real Bit Wars, who had won the competition in 2022. And he did a great job. You know, he went through the history of the competition, there was skits, cameos, which was awesome because every month I didn't just click on the video to see who's nominated, I actually wanted to watch it to see what's going to happen. As for the final itself, you know, I didn't win, but I was really happy with the amount of people that come out and supported me and the votes I got. Thank you to everybody who voted for me last year in both competitions. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me, it really does. So early on in the final, I realised it was going to be one of 2 channels that wins, and it wasn't going to be me. They were so far ahead, they were absolutely smashing it. And to be fair, that really shouldn't have surprised me, as they're both great channels, and arguably they are much better content creators than I am. I would argue they are not. Would I be alone in this argument? Probably. Anyhows, they would be Zenbloke and Mike's Gaming Gala. I'd just like to thank Zenbloke actually, as he was the one who nominated me in the first place. I was really looking forward to crushing him in the final. That plan backfired as he completely destroyed me. And he came very close to winning it, narrowly losing to Mike's Gaming Gala. Congratulations Mike on the well-deserved victory. I'm really interested to see what you're going to do in the competition this year, as I know you're going to do a great job hosting it. Mike's Gaming Gala. He's only been on YouTube since last January, and within his first 12 months he wins YouTuber of the Year and almost hits 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive. Mike's a great guy that puts out awesome videos, and I look forward to seeing his continued success. I think it's really funny actually what Zenbloke had to say about Mike winning.
Hey Zen fam, would you be willing for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell Mike that they may take our YouTuber of the Year, but they'll never take hashtag support Scottish YouTubers, and of course, as always, they bother.
What a dude. He really is helping small Scottish tubers get more recognition by introducing them to his viewers. You know what, his videos really get me thinking, and I leave extremely long comments just rambling on about my opinion on the subject of the video. And it astonishes me that he actually replies to all my comments. So I highly recommend next time you're pouring yourself a glass of Iron Brew and about to dig into some delicious haggis, head over to his channel and show him some love. Do you know what? Just assume anyone that's mentioned in this video is great, and you should be subscribed to their channel anyway. And if you're not, you should be ashamed of yourself. From this point forward, anyone mentioned will be tagged in the description, if I remember. Anyhows, enough looking back. It's 2024. What are my plans going forward? I would love to take part in a lot more challenges this year, even though I haven't been very successful at them in the past. They're still a lot of fun, and I actually recently just took part in one for my good friend Razza is Retro. Well, I say it was for Razza, but for some strange reason he actually asked the unicorn John Monday to come up with this one. So John decided to challenge us all to the classic shmup R-Type. The rules being that it's a high score challenge. You can play any port on any system. You play through the first 3 levels or till you die, and whoever has the highest score at the end is the winner. Oh, and because John's a bit of a weirdo, he decided to say you could play the Mega Drive demo if you wanted, which has 3 random level runs. Anyhows, I guess he must have been in his whiskey cabinet again, because to come up with this idea, you have to be as drunk as fuck. This game is so hard. I forgot how hard this game is. This challenge is part of something called the Sean and Razza Cup, which Razza has dedicated to the memory of his late brother Sean. Before this round of the competition, I was laying somewhere near the bottom of the league table, so I was really hoping to get a great run this time, get the maximum points, which will help push me all the way up near the top of the table and make me a contender for the championship. But unfortunately I got pretty ill during the time period I should have been practicing for this. No excuses. But I only gave it a few goes before I posted my score. Saying that, this game is as hard as fuck. So I'm pretty proud of the score I got, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's great.
Mark Goes Blind Gaming. Are you having a laugh? Because it's not funny. No one's laughing. I'm not laughing. Canada's not laughing. Don't waste my valuable time. This is the worst score I have ever seen. And what is it with you having the nerve to send the video to me right on the deadline without even posting it? You couldn't even be bothered to do some commentary, a little song and dance just for old time's sake. No, you were begging me. Oh, can I get a point? Oh, can I get a point? Well, luckily for you, Mark, you still get that one measly participation point. I am very disappointed in you, Mark. You have proven to be a great loser.
What? And I thought Canadians were nice. Well, if you think that was a bad score, I'm so glad I decided not to submit my attempt at Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine to Retro Martin for the Mega Drive Challenge. Yes, people! I've decided to do something big, something huge for 2024. Well, apart from your mum, that is. Anyhows, enough about my charity work for Fisting Fatties. So over the past couple of years, 11 or 12 since I've had kids, I really haven't finished that many games. So I've decided this year, finally, I'm going to make this a year of gaming, and I really want to get through a lot more. So last year I noticed quite a few people taking part in the 52 game challenge, where they basically had to get through a game a week. I really enjoyed watching the progress they had been making throughout the year, as well as the games they've been playing and finishing. I've decided I'd like to give it a go, but maybe I should actually talk to somebody who took part in it last year, like John the Unicorn Funday.
So you want to take part in the 52 game challenge next year? How many games did you finish last year, Mark?
I don't know, 3 or 4?
I don't think you finishing 52 games in a year is very realistic now, is it? I was planning on doing the 12 RPG challenge. You should join me in doing that. I mean, it's well known that RPGs don't take very long at all. They're very short games. Only a couple of hours, really. I'm sure you can manage 12 of those in 1 year.
Okay, John, you've convinced me I'm in. You're right, RPGs are famously short. It's not like I'm going to be spending between 30 and 50 hours on a game, or some madness like 600 hours plus in a year.
Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo. Mark Goes Blind, RPGing the Rampage. Oompa Loompa Hulk has a question for you. Do you really think you're going to get through 12 RPGs when you can't even see? Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
What the? Who let you out of the oven, little man? Let's get you back in there.
I will find you, and I will kill you and your whole family. Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
Well, that was just a little recap and some of my plans for 2024. I'm definitely recording my RPG gameplay, but I'm not quite sure what kind of videos I'm going to be making from that yet. My plan is to get about 2 videos out a week this year, although that may take a little while. You know, I've got plenty of ideas and I'd like to make some serious videos this year as well as just the silly ones I usually do. I expect in a month or two I have a schedule sorted out and plenty of planned videos. But saying that, don't be surprised if I do what I've been doing the last couple of years and just make it up as I go along. Anyhows, players, I'd like to thank everybody who's watched and supported me over the past year. Those of you that have left comments and engaged with me. I'd like to thank the entire Game Boy, Game Girl community and say, game on players. I would like to thank all of those who collaborated with me on this video. Everyone I've mentioned can be found in the description. I'd also like to thank James from Sweet Radish Gaming for supplying me some of these funny images. Let's make 2024 even girthier than ever. Thank you all for watching my stupid video. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, peace!
We've come so far, and we've reached so high, and we've looked each day and night in the eye, and we hope for more.
Yes, people!
You've girthed a long way, but we're not quite sure why you leave. You've had success, you've had good time, but remember this, you've been on this path of tubing for so long. Feels like you've been editing 1,000 hours.
16 bits and bombs that.
Never forget you choose. Never forget what you've done. Someday this will all be someone else's dream. This will be the Rampage Talks dream. And you've gamed so hard, and you've come so far. You even won Girl Tuber of the Year. I know you're not so young, but we could have such fun. You know the kind I have with your mum. Ali Ali, I love you so, and I just want you to know, please don't go, please don't go. I'm begging you to stay, hey, hey, hey. Please don't go away, hey, hey, hey. I can't tube if tubing is without you. I can't tube, I can't game anymore. I can't tube if tubing is without you.